I don't know. I'm not sure if I fulfilled the public criterion. I'm honored and embarrassed and somewhat tongue-tied and all that. But my God, sharing the bill and part of the lead like Mark. Oh my, what a room full of renowned names I think I have met or known over 45 years. I'm a solo practitioner in Toledo, and I well remember making a decision that sort of patterned some of my life after Sam Irvin. I was going to night law school and working my way through it on breaks to watch the Watergate hearings. And I remember one particularly momentous hearing where he had, I think, more or less eaten the face off of Alderman Irwin, and he was being interviewed by Dan Rather, holding the microphone up, and it's still old Sam Irvin with his white hair and sort of, stooped demeanor. And Dan Rather's asking very, cogent questions, and how do you think it went, Senator, and this and that. And he said, well, it might be this. And finally, at the end, he said, well, Senator, what do you think is going to happen now? I mean, what will happen to the next administration? He said, I don't know, I'm just a little old country boy. So, thank all of you for being here for 30 years and more. I'm asking that when you return to the real world, places that you inhabit your daily lives, that you'll please remain open to the growing phenomenon of local democracy. I'm referring to the inherent power we possess collectively to say no. To say no, there will not be consenting communities to Holtec or WCS. I want you to exercise the inherent power that human beings have to say that corporations don't have all rights. We have to defy deadly transports of radioactive waste through our towns. More than ever, we have to be the authors of our fates. Whether we act or not, we are the authors of our fates. Abolitionist champion William Lloyd Garrison frustratedly said about 25 years before the Civil War, the war we're still fighting today. He said, the apathy of the people is enough to make statues leap from their pedestals and hasten the resurrection of the dead. And I'm here to tell you that I'm kind of leaning in the direction of thinking that Bill was an optimist. Grassroots democracy has only vestigially existed at different times in American history, and it has never permeated some layers of our society. We're not really very much a democracy. Our economic system rests on the myth that capitalist success is self-made. Local democracy is deemed the province of cranks, detractors, losers, obstructionists. We live in times of commodified apathy, where materialistic success substitutes for passion about whether or not we care about our world, even as the apathy divides and immobilizes us from acting on our collective behalves. This dead zone in our social discourse has been profitably exploited by corporations who have induced a lot of government misdirection. This is why we live now in a corporate state. Government has dutifully responded with ubiquitous illegal surveillance, with a regulatory scarecrow that has been gutted of its protective capacity, with criminalized free speech, with the eco-terrorism label for those of us who seek to preserve the commons and for the public to participate and have a place to participate in decisions that affect us all. Our tweeter mobster-in-chief, who shall not be named, didn't come as a result of one election. He's the consummation of commodified apathy. Well, I'm a field lawyer for the Community Environmental Legal Defense Fund. Here's the acronym, CELDEF.org. CELDEF has revived an old idea They organize people abused by energy and environmental travesties by helping them prepare and circulate initiative petitions for public votes against fracking, against disposal of radioactive fracking waste, and against radioactive gas mega pipelines, where I come from in Ohio. These campaigns always run afoul of the Chamber of Commerce and the American Legislative Exchange Council, ALEC. Corporations want to keep decision-making at the levels of government they've carefully built. Rediscovering and using these forgotten tools of initiative and referendum and local organizing and local, no, by God, we don't consent votes, that is a form of civil disobedience. I guess that there's a lot more eco-terrorists than you think. So how about a local ban on hauling spent fuel through your town? How about giving your town the gift of criminal sanctions for transporting weapons or nuclear waste through it? How about legislating your county's denial of consent to a radioactive waste dump? How about legislating nature's right to exist, which is a concept that dates back to my days half a damn century ago in law school? But how about the rights of nature? We are all made guardians with a right to sue to protect that nature, that air, water, and soil, from exposure to all perils, but certainly to nuclear ones. These changes are not pie-in-the-sky thinking anymore. They are utterly essential to the survival of the planet. So, I haven't been to ANA's lobbying days before, and I greatly respect those of you who have the stomach and the patience and the incredible intensity and preparation and the passion to find yourself imploring a member of Congress or a staff person who's rather pointedly not very interested in hearing what you have to say. And so my response, as a prairie populist, as someone who believes ever more strongly by the day in monkey-wrenching things beginning at home, to hell with Congress, go home, empower people to take back control. Even if you don't have the time to lead a local democracy effort, embrace it as an ally, do not oppose it because it isn't regulatory. Because in the end, all we have is the noise we can make, really, to defeat the forces of commodified apathy. Call it the resurrection of the dead. Thank you.